Hello and welcome to another Fleet Ops audio commentary brought to you today by ClintSat. I've got a special guest hiding in the background, Butterbread, who will correct me if I say anything silly or horribly wrong.
Yeah, good morning.
Butterbread's first words to the world. It's awesome. At the top, we've got Immercenary playing the Borg. Let's see, he is Assimilate, and this is a rematch from an earlier game where he was Assimilate and did a great job spitting out some Scubes, Dodes, and, well, I guess just Dodes and Assimilators, so it was a pretty neat game. And on the bottom, we've got Charybde. We'll call him Cherub for the rest of the game, going as the Orange Federation. Basic start, doing dilithium mining, engineering, so expect to see some Intrepids or Monsoons, depending upon what's going on. Cherub's been doing a lot of work trying to master some of the intricacies of the game. One thing that he says he's had some trouble with is really recognizing what avatar his opponent has. So best way to tell the Borg, you just look at their miners. If it has 40 defensive value, it is Assimilate. If it has 45, then it is Optimize. Yeah, see basic mining going up, and it's kind of funny how Borg and Fed games are pretty boring in the very beginning. Everybody pretty much has several stations they have to put up, and they can't really do anything exciting or different really until second or third minute of the game.
Yeah, it takes some while till it's really going on.
But everybody can kind of scout out, see what's going on, see the Fed scout just out of range of the starbase. I like to take that scout and move it all the way to the back of the base here on Duel. It's out of range of the starbase. Sometimes the opponent actually doesn't even get a chance to see it, and you can see what's going on. You can see if they put nodes level 1 up. You can see if what their first ship is, and that can change what the Federation does.
I actually don't do that. I just go around, scout what avatar theirs are, and then I usually go for warp-ins first.
I'm kind of lazy with my scout. Once I set it, I like to not have to worry about it too much. But that's really good advice. Keeping your scout moving. Let's see. Don't see any probes yet.
Well, maybe waiting for an assimilator. Charybde tries to expand.
Yeah, he's heading
I'm
right
far
up
too
there.
afraid to expand against an assimilator Borg or any Borg.
Yeah, it doesn't have any ships queued up either. Looks like chassis level 1 should be done.
Yeah, just finished about a few seconds. And some scout wars. Will that scout gonna be taken?
I think he's gonna get away. He got to moving first.
Yeah, and no beaming. Still no ships?
Yeah, both players just getting their bases set up, and I think you're right. I think we're waiting to see an assimilator come out first. 24 connections in just about a second.
Well, he's building 4 more miners, so looks like for maybe some early pyramid or so.
That would be awesome. I think he might be able to get away with it. Starfleet Science going up in the back. Not a lot going on. Monsoon's coming though, so they'll be great against those assimilators. But Auto Assim might be okay against him. They don't have that much crew.
Yeah, that 60 crew is stripped away so fast. Platform going up first at Charybde's expansion. Not a that bad choice, but it shouldn't be a pulse platform. Those don't do that well against Borg.
Well, I mean, I guess they're okay against Scubes. But yeah, in this situation, not really gonna add a lot to it. Well, both players just kind of moseying along. You think we'll see proximity torpedo on the science, or do you think it's just to go ahead and get that Starfleet command?
Well, he has barely enough titanium for the weapon, but we'll see. Oh, there goes an sim chassis.
Yep. Looks like he might be waiting on titanium. Maybe a little bit of dilithium. Depends on what type of assimilator he makes. I don't know about you, Butters, but whenever I do this assimilator rush, I like to wait till I have 2 before I go out.
Yeah, with one. I mean, on duel, it's really risky to get just one assimilator. Send it down. It's so alone and it's so slow.
Yep, and he is going to be facing several warp-in ships in about 90 seconds, so probably going to have some friends with it. Last game, Mercenary used some Dodes to provide some extra damage, and they worked out fairly well. I guess that won't work with the Monsoons, but maybe some Scubes.
Yeah, Scubes would be really great against the Monsoons. But still, with weapons, then it's really getting tough for the Borg.
Yeah, there's
especially
a lot
if
of
you're
torpedo
some
damage.
lucky pulls. Yeah, a galaxy against simulators or something, or an ambassador which can tank a lot of damage.
Yeah, we see 2 Monsoons out, a couple more queued up. Expansion just set up. Both players getting quite a bit of resources. I'm
Exactly, and
surprised
the
that
turret is
assimilator's not up yet, though. And I guess that's because of that early expand. I just sucked up all of his resources to try to get that assimilator build.
Yeah, and those 2 resource nodes did hurt also quite a lot. They cost 200 and 100 resources, if I remember correctly, and 2 of them cost really far too much.
Do you think I mean, surely he didn't go nodes level 2. I don't. He's got 50 connections.
He did go.
He did?
He did go nodes level 2.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I must have missed that. So that makes sense. So he's got lots of connections. And there's the assimilator being built.
I think he did.
It's hard to tell. It's he hasn't built anything yet, so he might be still on 1. I guess other than this assimilator. It's been enough time. Monsoon's just tickling the Borg miners. Probably take him 5 minutes to kill it.
Well, those simulators, miners don't have this defensive bonus, so they actually don't do that bad.
No, I mean, eventually kill him. Thing is, they have nowhere to run to, and I don't even think the assimilator could get over there anytime soon.
Yep.
Yeah, really slow start
but
here.
He's moving the miner back.
Yep. Well, and I think that the Monsoons were set to just attack, so they are not staying really in range.
Well, no, they are moving away anyway. Or around, undecided what to do.
Yeah, I think
and the
he's
proxy torpedoes up.
confused. He does not have a scout anymore, or at least, no, I guess he has another one. He lost 1 scout that was at the base. so he didn't quite know what's going on, I think. Starfleet Command's ready, has not been used yet. And...
oh, there goes the auto-sim.
look at that.
And it's crew already gone.
Charybde, at the end of the last game, was really starting to get the hang of beaming onto ships, so I'm hoping he can come back from this.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, he did get the one back, but did not send it back to repair, so it's going to be captured again. Interesting. Warpin's still ready, so he's got some base defense should he need it. And he's still sending some things over to, some miners over to his expansion, so he'll have some, he's got decent resources. Might consider maybe going to Akira's rather than stick with the Monsoons.
Yeah, but he's Mason, it will cost him a little bit more to take up to chassis level 2.
Okay, he's got a proxy yard going up there at expansion. That's a pretty good deal. Miners heading over to the expansion for the Borg, so he's going to fill that up. Second assimilator coming out as well. Now we've seen in the past few replays some good use of these blue nebulas by the Borg. Definitely coming into style now, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think he's just going to sit over here and go back and forth and back and forth.
Oh my goodness!
What the heck?
2 ambassadors and
whoa! And the Torpedo Nebula has decent crew, so it's not really susceptible to being a sim. That wow.
And actually, I think Borg shouldn't really assimilate any warping ships, because if they lose it, they lose supply too.
Oh, that's true.
And
that's
especially
true.
in a sim avatar, it's hard with getting supplies.
This isn't a bad deal. Taking this Tritanium storage dock is going to be pretty good. He just needs to beam on it and decom it. Oh, but Charybde.
Oh, a Charybde staff.
Nice. Nice. A little risky beaming from the Starfleet Command, but I think this assimilator's dead.
Yeah, he gets away with it.
Yeah, look at that. Good.
Transports also from his ships.
Well, this assimilator might make it. If he doesn't follow him into this nebula, he's not going to get it.
Yeah, you need
he needs to follow through. Oh, but he does not follow all the way through. Oh, now he's going. And he got it.
Now it's down.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
And now comes the really hard part, to remember to repair pretty much all of your ships if you have beamed all across the board, because all ships are, well, either yellow or red crew.
Yeah. Wow. So, Mercenary has miners just popping out of everywhere, just going crazy. Does not.
Oh yeah.
Does he have the second Assim out? He's building it right now, I guess. He set the chassis up for a while. So
yeah, the chassis was there for quite some time.
Really gonna fault him there on not getting those out. Man, he could almost build a cube with collective connections at least. Oh my. You know, I think if I were him, I would just get some resources, get a sphere. One sphere could hold off for a while, and heck, you might even try it for the cube if you can hold the resources down at the Fed. I don't know.
Exactly.
Little Timmy's pulled that off before, so it can be done.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's sometimes really hard to tell how much time is going on, and yeah.